Blonde Me versus Ion Charcoal Lightener. I'm going to tell you right now, Ion Charcoal Lightener, that is my baby. I love it so much. So let's discuss consistency before we begin. You want to take your toothpaste and put it on your fingertip and then turn your hand over. Watch this slow drip. That is the consistency that you want to have when you are mixing your bleach. And then you want to take that same toothpaste, rub it through your fingers. That helps seal in your mind exactly what the consistency should look like when you're actually mixing up your lightener. Now we're going to go ahead and start our verses. So I'm going to start off with the Blonde Me and mix that up together. And you want to just do a little bit at a time because a little bit helps you to control it from being too drippy or too dry. You could always put a little bit more on. You see here, that is the consistency that we want to have. Next up is the Ion Charcoal Lightener. Now, the charcoal lightener is more powdery, so you want to be even more careful when you're mixing up this. So you want to take a little bit at a time, just like you would do any of the blue-based lighteners. A little bit goes a long way. And then once you get that all mixed up, you want to make sure that you keep that same type of toothpaste consistency that we have been following along with the whole time. Now let's take the Blonde Me and place it on this piece of lace. So, just imagine if it was some hair underneath. So you want to make sure that you have a nice smooth stroke when you're placing on the lightener. You don't want to go too heavy. And if you go too light, then it'll be under bleach. So that's the whole thing too. But you want to make sure that you use a spatula. I find personally that the spatula helps smooth it out and gives a better consistency and helps you to not over bleach your knots. But that's just my opinion. We're going to take the charcoal lightener and do the same thing. Smooth, sweet hand. Now we're going to take the Blonde Me and we're going to place it upside down on the foil. And we'll take the charcoal lightener and do the same thing and place it right onto the foil if I can get it. Now we're going to set the time for 25 minutes and let it cook. You see how the Blonde Me has swelled versus how the charcoal has swelled? So this is why I like the charcoal lightener much better, because that swell is too much. I actually went back after 30 minutes so that I could hold it up. Can you see how the Blonde Me pushes through? And you could even see the swelling once I lay it down. I actually have a really great trick that I'd love to show you on one of my next videos, how you could reduce the swelling in the Blonde Me. So stay tuned.